Hi, welcome to Hang Out with Des. Today we're going to talk about KidZania Singapore, and I'll be sharing about how I make full use of my tickets or my child's ticket to make it the most okay, the most of value. And this will be split into 3 portions: before the visit, during the visit, and after the visit. Now, before I go on, let's have a brief introduction about what KidZania is for those who are not aware. Now, KidZania is a child-sized city where children are able to explore on their own, to role play in different occupations, find out about what it takes to be like a fireman, a pilot, cabin crew, a doctor, a nurse, a DJ, newscaster, athlete, and so on. And they can also learn different life skills, and then they can try to know about how to apply it in real life. Now, it's suitable for 4 to 14 years old, thereabouts. All right, so there are different occupations, different activities and skills catered for different age groups. Now, history about KidZania Singapore. KidZania Singapore first started in April 2016 in Sentosa, and then it was there for about 4 years. And when COVID struck, unfortunately, where most cities in the countries are closed, locked down, in June 2020, KidZania actually closed its doors, Singapore. All right, so it has been quite a wait. 4 years later, finally, now in 2024, we're going to have KidZania back in May 16, all right, which is in a few days' time. Now, because of this, they have an offer, okay, which I'm going to share with you now. So before we can maximize the use of our KidZania tickets, right, is the first thing is we need to get our tickets, right? So how can we maximize? They were running an offer, okay, still valid as of today, it starts today. 13 May, in fact, at the stroke of midnight, I was queuing up and waiting to get the tickets. Oh yes, this is the promo code, all right? So KZ1605, so KidZania KZ1605, showing you 16th of May, which is when they are opening. Now, this will give you 50% off all tickets for toddlers, children, and adults. Now, their ticket prices will fluctuate like the stock market, okay? So it's a dynamic pricing, all right? So it's always good to plan early and check the prices during peak period and maybe like school holidays or weekends, then the prices may go up. So do check early and get your tickets early. And then for those who wants the 50% off, remember KZ1605, they are running it for the rest of today. As the time of this recording, there are some days that are fully sold out already, so please quickly go in and get your tickets, okay? Now, after you have gotten your tickets, what's going to happen is they will send you an email link and you can register your selfies. So what you need to do is you will need to upload your selfies for each ticket holder because they are running through facial recognition. Now, KidZania Singapore will be open daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Except Wednesdays where they do maintenance. So that is for those who are planning. So before our visit, what are some of the things that we need to look out for? Go to the website and check for the activities. All right. So for my children also, they do plan their activities ahead. So there are about 60 activities listed. All right. So there can be gym, beauty center, convenience store, culinary school, and so on. So my kids are excited about it. They have already started planning. In fact, they have. I saw that they were planning it in their phone. So they have listed down different things like tie-dye must do kind of activity, some so activity, and so on. So they have already prioritized because they know that time is limited. They can only visit. Each visit may be about 10 to at most 14 or 15 activities. You can't do all. So because of the queuing time, because of the activity time. So they have already planned and they have shown me, and of course they are continue doing their research and planning. So I feel this is very good because even before going, they are already learning a life skill, which is planning, right? So they need to plan the itinerary, they need to plan what they want to do. And of course, later I will show you a sharing about what we have done previously. So this is our 4th visit already. Previously, we have visited in September 2018 and then December 2018 and 2019. So during those visits, we always plan. At the time, they were still small. When they first started, they were like 4 and 5 years old. So I had to go through with them and I did most of the writing and planning to prioritize what are the things they want to do. All right. So thereafter, then we know we ranked, and then on the day we execute our plan. But as with all things, we know that sometimes the things do not go according to plan, right? So based on that, we will need to make some changes. We need to be dynamic. We need to be versatile. All these are also part of their learning, because they will realize that, oh, okay, I need to have a plan. Most important, because if I go in and I do not have a plan and I just roam around, it's going to waste time. It's not going to be efficient. So that is one lesson learned, and they know that they need to plan. And also they know that sometimes things don't go according to plan. It's okay, we will adjust accordingly and we will make the full use of it. All right, so that is also part of the learning process. Now, at the end of the day, okay, we will list down all the things that we have done, the amount of money that they have earned, and the amount of money or kidsos they have spent, because there are certain skills that they need to learn, then they need to spend money. Like going to university, you need to pay tuition, need to pay university to get your degree. Okay, but once you get your degree, when you earn a little bit more. So it's really like what we experience in life. So these are some things that they will learn. Also for parents who like to get your child to study, this is now the time you can tell them, oh, go to the university, get your degree, and you get to be paid more. Okay, get your degree first. So hopefully this will help. Now the next thing is, after they get their degree, they will be paid more, and also if they are learning a skill, they will also sometimes get a discount for some of the activities that is related to their field of study. All right. Now, so that is planning. Now, usually we will also have a spreadsheet to take note of what our inflows of cash, what is outflow of cash, and then the next day I will go through with them so as to train them in terms of financing as well as accounting purposes. So all these will also help them in real life, whereby they need to know where their money come from, okay, the income, and then where their money goes, either in terms of expenses, in terms of upgrading, learning a new skill, and so on, right? Now, next thing is, so this is all during before, okay, so before the visit there is a lot of planning to be done. All these are all part of the learning. This is how you maximize the ticket even before you go. Now, when you are there, of course, be early, and then do all your selfie face recognition already, because now they are doing based on face recognition, so you need to upload your selfies first. So do all this beforehand. Once you are there, you'll be a smooth transition. I will update again because I haven't visited the new KidZania. So in about 2 weeks time, I will update once I am there. Okay, so hope it's a smooth transition for the facial recognition, and then you get to go in. Once we get in, then we already have the map loaded into the phone, so they already know the layout. They have already listed down which are the places that they want to go, which level, and so on. But once you're there, like I mentioned, the thing will be quite dynamic. So if they realize that, oh, a particular place that they want to go is it has a long queue, then they can adjust accordingly and go to the ones that with shorter queue. So things can change. So that's also part of learning. Now, thereafter, we will list down based on the plan and based on executed what's the difference, and then that is during, right? During, of course, let them have fun. All right, they wouldn't be interested in me briefing to them as well. They also, my kids also mentioned to me, hey, Papa, you want to take any picture, right? You take before. Once we go in, we're not going to care about you already. You can roam around, but don't come and bother us. Then okay, so well, that's life as a parent. So for me, I will just roam around, and then of course I'll see them do their activities and make memories. All right. Now after that, So just have fun. Even parents also have fun. Please do not go to the lounge, use the internet and so on, and then just wait for your kids until they are done at the end of the day. Explore the area, release the inner child in you, okay? Because during our time, parents, we don't have such things, right? So, and of course, we couldn't take part in it. So, at least explore and let the inner child in you blossom, all right? Now, there are some activities that we can do. Example, the previous time I went, right, my kids, they took part in the cabin crew activity. So there is this mock-up of a plane, and then me and my wife, we get to sit down as passengers. So that is our role play. We sit down as passenger, and then our kids will then serve us food. Fake food, fake food. Okay, so in case you are wondering, hey, get to eat some stuff, right? No, sorry, it's fake food. But still quite a nice experience. They get to make some certain announcement, they get to serve you, and I think it's very fun. So that is one thing that we can do. Okay, so there are some activities where we can role play. Now, other than that, what else can we do there? That's it. There are some places that you can buy food, so you can have your lunch in there as well for parents. Now, thereafter, after the visit, now at the end of the visit, they will need to go to the bank, and they can either bank in their money, which I advise against. Try not to bank in the money, try to withdraw everything out instead, okay, at the ATM and so on. Why? Because the KidZo currency, right, hard cash, okay, can be used in other countries. So if you were to go overseas and there is KidZania in the city that you are visiting, you can use those KidZos, hard cash, at the different KidZania around the world. There might be a need for you to exchange for their version of the currency. It's also KidZo, one-to-one exchange, but you change to their version before you can use, but it's still quite seamless. If you were to bank into your bank account, okay, previously, right, in KidZania Singapore version 1, right, it was Maybank. Now it has swapped to CIMB. So I'm not sure whether my Maybank card, our Maybank card, can still be used and we can access the funds. Thankfully, we only left a little bit of funds in there, so less than like $20, 20 KidZos, so it's fine. So even if it's gone, at least we have all the cash. So we withdraw the cash anyway, there's no interest, so it's better to withdraw the cash. And this is also one way to teach the kids cash is king. All right, so take out the money first, and then at least they can use it when you go overseas, or when you return back to KidZania. So this time around, we will see whether the KidZos that we have kept for the past 4 years preserved nice and well in our little package, whether it can be used for this upcoming visit. So again, we will update when we are there. Now, after the visit, usually 1 or 2 days after, I will do a debrief with them, because it will be quite tiring for them for that day. They'll be running around and doing a lot of things. So I will wait about 1 day, the day after, or even 2 days, before I do a quick debrief and review with them about what they have learned. So they will share about the different role-playing, different things that they have learned, different skills. And on top of that, we also will go through the finances. So meaning the breakdown of their income, breakdown of what they have done, the outflow of their money, their KidZo. So all this is also part of learning, where they learn about accountability, they learn about accounting, they know and they will be responsible for their money in future also. All these are all good habits that they can build. So this is what we can do after. And then they can also compare based on what they have planned and what was executed. They can see the difference and how they reacted to changes, as well as they can also review on what they did well and what could have done better, and what they will do differently or improve on the next time round. So all these are all very good learning points. And of course, if you do all this well, then of course you can maximize the ticket price. So do not just look at the ticket price and say, wow, so expensive, and so on. It's really up to us to make full use of it. Okay, it's all about helping your child learn, and all this I feel is worthwhile if we put in a little bit more effort as parents, okay, to help them with their learning. All right, so I hope this sharing has helped you in your journey as a parent, as well as for those going to KidZania the first time round. Have fun, all right? For your child as well as parent. Remember, let your inner child go wild. And oh yes, one more thing. The B.KidZanian passport program, right? So if you feel that you're going to go back to KidZania quite often, then you might be interested in investing in this B.KidZania passport program, whereby it's $38 per passport. Okay, so once you get one time, and you don't lose the passport. And then what you do is you'll get a chop for every activity that you do, and then after 30 stamps you'll be able to upgrade to the next level. Basically, the passport itself will earn you extra dollars and save you extra KidZos, and save you some KidZos also for courses that you need to attend, skills that need to learn. So it will save you some KidZos over the long run. So for those who are going to revisit KidZania, I do urge you to consider getting the B.KidZanian program, the passport. All right, and then after each level, when you upgrade your passport, you will get even more savings as well as even more perks. All right, so more details can be found on the website. And thank you for staying with me throughout this video. For those who have stayed till now, you can leave a comment, KidZania. Okay, KidZania in the comments below, and I'll give you a thumbs up for staying with me throughout. And if you have any other suggestion of things we can do while we are there, feel free to put your comments, and I will reply to you, and we will see what we can do. And stay tuned for the next video, whereby once we are in, I will do a walkthrough video. I will do a review of KidZania Singapore, how things have changed for version 2. So stay tuned for the next update. See you.